Hello everyone, how you doing? Today we'll talking over about more weapons. So, first thing we're talking about today is we're in Chapter 10 Forces 2. We're gonna be there's gonna be a few repeat levels here because the game decided to hide a few multiple weapons in a few places. So to get the first weapon we're going after, we need to kill all the troops in the third room from the end, then run all the way back to the first room in the center of the rectangular hallway. The chest will be there. And that's pretty much it for the first part here. And sadly, these repeat ones will be completely redone, sadly, because my notes for the weapons weren't organized in a way for me to realize that I was going to have to, that I could just did both in the same thing. But anyway, so the third room from the end. Did I say room or floor? I apologize if I said floor. Now that I think about it, I think I did say floor. No, the third room from the end, and went all the way back to the first floor, in the small room in the center. Now, I've speeded up some of the video even faster on a good number of the clips. Most of the clips should be only about 1 or 2 minutes long. The slowest ones will be the flying segments, so you can see how it... Because, I mean, you don't really need to know how to fight the most common enemies in the fucking game, know what I mean? No, you don't do the aerial stuff, and the free mission aerial flights are a little different from the missions, obviously, so those are a little slow, but they'll speed it up too. But most of the ground missions and that, I have speeded up significantly, so they should be much faster. Luckily, Chapter 10 Verse 2 isn't hard to complete, since all you have to do is just get to the top. The game really encourages you to. It's like, go, 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 time! Go, go, Power Rangers! It'll be like Teddy go and go, fight, fight, go, go! Oh well. And we'll complete that task. You should, if you have recording software, you should record some of this stuff. Just play it fast forward and that. Some of the voice acting is hilarious. Chipmunk. So again, we were touring to Chapter 10 Versus 2. Roman numeral 2, by the way. The Roman numeral 2. The 2 I's, not number 2. I got when number 2 also make sure that. We're back here again. And now we have to destroy all the enemies in the second floor, and the box will appear on the map. So, yeah, it's just no massacre thing, so we gotta just try and bypass through all these idiots and get to the second floor and slaughter everything. Which, I'm assuming that's probably what the timer there is for, because, I mean, come on, there's no way you can really fail getting to the goddess in this stage in that amount of time. Like the other stage where you had like 3 minutes, and if you had all these gods, then that would be a fucking challenge. But with even with all the enemies here, that you got plenty of time to get up there. So it's obvious the timer is increased for some reason, and this is the obvious reason. So we have to slaughter everything. So if you got anything decent you're trying to level up, obviously I recommend using that. If not, then just use whatever your strongest preferred weapon is. We're getting to the point where you're going to have to use strong weapons. It's not that easy to use a really low level weapon and get some experience for it at this stage of the game. Sadly, some of the weapons with so low damage would take forever. And that's what really does suck in a way with the later part of the game when you're getting tons of these weapons. Because even some of the stronger weapons start off weak, so it's really lame. And a lot of slow weapons, while they start off pretty strong, they usually get minor stat increases, and they're slow as fuck. So, our next destination is Chapter 11, Boss Number 1. You will need to follow a set path to get to the empty room in the northeast corner. And that's what I'm going to do. Just follow me exactly what I do, and you will get there. But you basically need to get into that northeast corner following, and I basically double check here, basically the pausing is just double checking and looking over the notes to be assured I'm not fucking this up. But yeah, just follow me, how I do it in here, and the room will then magically have enemies in it, which we now see. If you remember quickly, it was just empty when I was looking at it. And you just mortar them all. Mortar, 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 mortaring them all. Son of bitches. Yeah, kill them, you get the weapon. Bingo. Finish stage. One time, one. Yeah, there's a lot of kick-ass fighting, you know. Hopefully, y'all think this is a little better done with the fast forwarding. Hope. But we are gonna see this particular stage, not this exact version of the stage. Well, it is the same stage, just not the same level of it. There's gonna be a few this is the stage hide and seek and such take place in, and there's a few different things to get. So, hope you like these thin corridors, because we're gonna be seeing them stocked full of shit for quite a while. But, basically, I'm sorry about the delay in Drakengard. I hope you all enjoyed the Organ Trail while it was on a slight delay to get a good chunk of more of the weapons. I still have some more to get besides this recording, but I'm leaving those for probably after Chapter 12, since that is the last stuff I can do until I get all the weapons. So instead of just making, because I mean, with all the fast forwarding of what I already got, it's all way over 30 minutes. So I figured I'd do that and save the remaining weapons for after Chapter 12, so it wasn't just, like 3 to 4 videos of searching for weapons. Thinking I'll either make this 1 or 2 videos, somewhere around there. So anyway, our next one, we go to Chapter Verse 2. Now, this is the stage where, it's hide and go seek fun. So, we have to go to the large room at the south end of the map on the 3rd floor. So, okay, wait. Go to the large room, the south end of the map on the 3rd floor, the very top. This is the same room you started Chapter 11, Verse number 1. Oh yeah. This is Chapter 11, Verse Roman numeral 2. Damn it, I keep forgetting to do that. But yeah, you're basically going through the previous stage in reverse. We're going backwards. We gotta go all the way to the beginning of Chapter Verse 1 in Chapter Verse Roman numeral 2. So, you need to rush to that room and kill everyone in that room within 5 minutes. So you have no real time to waste. You gotta fucking kill all those fucking people, and boom, you get weapons. So, luckily, the end of the stage is right near the staircase back up, so it don't take too long to get up, sadly. Damn, I hate these shield dudes. I mean, they're all grouped together, you can't and it's like if it was a big open area, you'd be able to dodge easier, but it's not. It's not so easy to dodge. Wow, this is just hilarious. Somebody get the my Python music rolling around here. But yeah, if we go this way, we'll get to the end of the stage real quick, which will be good, because we have to go back to the stage again. And it's one of those annoying requirements. Remember that stage where we had to waste a shitload of time? Well, guess what? We have to go back to Chapter 11, Roman numeral 2, and waste 15 minutes of playtime. We have to go and waste 15 minutes of playtime, and it will appear on the top floor in the room in the south and eastern north-south corridor. Damn, that's just a whole shitload. So, yeah, I basically decided to try and kill some stuff with some of my other weapons, but sadly, like I said, at this point, it's kind of hard to use, especially with these spear bastards. I hate the spear units. They're so freaking annoying to use weak weapons on. I mean, the regular soldiers are just fucking simple to use anything on, but the spear dudes, you use anything slow and weak on them, they just fucking, especially in groups, like one-on-one, yeah, it's quite simple, but large groups of spearmen and these fuckers will just kill you. But yeah, basically I just decided to go on a murdering spree. Everyone must die. 32, 33, 34, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 40. You probably noticed I like using this particular wed sword, which is only wed in its level 4 phase, but it's a pretty good sword. It has nice reach, pretty nice combo set in my opinion. And it has an area and shoots a energy ball when you do the special triangle combination thing, so that is pretty nice. I will probably be needing to find a better weapon to use for more of the end stuff here. Though technically the very final boss, it won't matter though. But you'll see when that happens. I know what the final boss is, but I've never fought the, like, I'm pretty sure I've went over this before, but, like, the absolute final thing you can do in the game was considered a joke ending and boss back in the PS2 time. And when Neo came out, after a while it came out, and people talked and asked questions to the Kratos, they actually revealed that ending leads to Neo, like the events that happened in Neo. So now that ending technically ain't as much of a joke, but like some just weird, bizarre alternate ending thing. So I want to experience it now, and I kind of did use the Let's Play as an excuse to do that. But basically, it is a very odd fight, and I've watched it before. I watched it a long, long time ago. And, well, I've done everything except for that chapter. I might as well just review it. Chapter 13's the end. It's the last of anything that is in this game, so that gets unlocked when you get all the weapons and done everything else in the game. You have to basically literally done everything, got every weapon, and Chapter 13 will unlock it. That leads to the very final ending. And it's really weird how two of the endings, one goes to Neo, and one goes to Drakengard 2. And to be honest, you know, when you go with Drakengard 2, now yeah, see, now Chest has finally appeared. we got went all the way back. As you notice, it didn't say it. It's not that it didn't say it. Didn't show on the map what it is. It gave a description of it. So if you're lost on that note, just use my map. I brought it up several times now. So now we just gotta get the fuck out of here. Yay! Love like a mace. That's just creepy. So now we are going to the freelance mission, I believe. Yeah, this is a freelance mission in the ocean, and it's inside the ocean fortress. Now, to obtain this weapon, you need to obtain all 10 keys from the chests. Upon doing so, the weapon chest will appear on the 4th floor. There are 7 keys on the 4th, 2 on the 2nd, and 1 on the 3rd. So, with that in mind, I basically decided that if I found them on the way, I would get them, but I basically decided to head straight to the 3rd floor and just walk my way back down. Because I have to basically kill everything. I'm pretty sure I have to kill everything. So I figured I'd just start from the top, walk my way down, get the weapon, then just run back real quick. So that's pretty much what I decided to do with this one. Yeah, it really makes you walk your butt off, I tell you. It does, it does, it does. See, even Cloud Stripe's sword isn't that great now. Well, I mean, it has its uses, but it's too slow for my taste. It's just too slow. Dragon Hook! Peter Pan! Anyway. But yeah, basically my point is the final boss of Chapter 13. It's gonna be my first time ever doing that. Well, I've done every other boss, so I never considered doing it because it was, just considered a hidden Easter egg joke, ha 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 thing. Now it's not so much. It's kind of funny how, considering they're completely on 2 different consoles and things have changed. Back then it was considered a joke, and now it's actually considered a legitimate ending for another game that would start another game. It's kind of hilarious in a way. Now, I remember there being a lot more ghost enemies in this, and I don't know, maybe they're all in 12, but I could have swore there was a lot more ghost enemies than what we've seen so far. I really do remember a shitload, but there will be some new enemies in Chapter 12. Anyone who knows the game knows what I'm talking about. Chapter 12's a doozy. It's a doozy. Oh boy, is it a doozy. It'll be interesting to do 13 though, because really as a whole, I don't even know how many missions are in 13. I mean, it might just be the final boss ability, but I don't even know if there's any missions besides that. I mean, there's probably cutscenes, event modes, and that, but I don't know if there's any actual stages. The whole chapter of 13 is just going to be a new experience for me for the game, so that final boss, one part of me wants to see it really in person, but another part of me just wishes I wouldn't do it because you'll see, it's gonna be an interesting experience. That is for sure. But yeah, basically with the weapon in hand, you can just finish off killing everything. But obviously, you can see all the keys and everything in the footage here, so if you have trouble finding any of them, just watch where all the chests are and go for the chests. Yeah, basically now I'm just clearing out all the enemies. Now, there's a lot of good regular soldiers here, so it's a good opportunity to try and level up some weapons. I do, when you go hunting for weapons, I do really recommend trying to level up your weapons they all good excuses to do that. Sadly, the higher leveled ones are obviously harder to do with low level stuff, so it really does get a little difficult leveling up weapons. And there we go. All targets dead. Eliminate. Eliminate.